So yeah, so our project is PromoStandards Order Configurator that you will love to use. And we are from PS I Love You team. And I'm presenting on behalf of myself and my colleague, Shay Murthy. So my name is Manish, and let's see what we've got. So placing orders via PromoStandards is efficient for suppliers, results in a faster turnaround time for distributors. It, to sum it up, like it also prevents a lot of human errors from both sides. So it's a win-win. The more suppliers and distributors adopt it, definitely a win-win. But there are a few problems. One, the standards are not being accessible for small and medium-sized distributors because of lack of adoption from some of the larger platforms out there. And another reason is like smaller distributors do not have in-house dev teams where they can start integrating it with their own systems to really make use of the flexibility that PromoStandards offers. Third, yeah, like I said, there aren't any free and user-friendly options out there that take advantage of PromoStandards and that really drive developer adoption as much. The third problem that we keep hitting into is, okay, fine, like we are now ready, but then like when a new distributor needs to start using a tool, they have now provision credentials from hundreds of suppliers if that's what they're doing business with. So, so this has been, these are the key three challenges that we have been focusing on. So let's see what we have. So what we have come up with is an open source tool, and our vision here is basically just follow the standards and not really trying to recreate anything, just follow the standards, leverage its capabilities, but have an open source tool that everyone can contribute to and make it available for a lot of small and medium-sized distributors as well, so that they can either fork it, make it their own if required, or just use the openly available tool as well. Second, it is extremely important that the tool be user friendly, else all the things that we're trying to avoid, like um, mistakes, human errors, they are bound to happen again. Secondly, lack of making it user friendly would also mean less adoption. So it is extremely important that it is very user friendly. And for the third problem that I talked about, which is how do you provision credentials with hundreds of suppliers, we have one more secret weapon. So we'll get to that at the end. Third one, so yeah, next is demo time. And if anyone wants to try it out, they can either scan this code or just go to ps-oms.versal.app. So some features might not work because we are using a free version of image upload or something like that, but most everything else will work. So it is actually connected live with a few suppliers that we had credentials with. And all of the data that you see there is actually coming live. So this is a working prototype. So let's see what the demo looks like. Okay, the first thing you'll notice is it looks pretty simple. It's just like any other e-commerce site or something that you would go to. So that's what we have modeled this on, like make it very homely, like very relatable, so that you feel right at home. So how does this work? Um, so what we did was we modeled this off of apple.com. I just placed an order there and I was like impressed with how simple their options are. So we've just pretty much modeled it on that. So yeah, the first thing someone's going to do is like choose their colors. So I think some of you might have noticed that the inventory changed. So this is all live inventory right now. So if you go to the promo and check the inventory.
Manish, real quick, just so you know, we're only seeing the PowerPoint slide. So if you want to hop over to the...
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Much better. We got it. It looks great.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, like as you see, like this is it just looks like any other e-commerce website. And yeah, so all got to do is start making your picks, and you'll see that the inventory numbers are changing. These are all live inventory. So let me just go ahead and place an order. So next, I'm going to pick a decoration. Pick one. I have the decoration methods, so I can pick my decoration method, and it shows me what is the maximum decoration size I have. I can play around with this. I can tweak that. I can also upload an image. So let's say I upload a very tiny image, and it's going to complain that, okay, no, your image is actually too small. So at this point, I'm either tweaking my artwork size, if that's what I'm okay with, or I'm going to upload a new image. So let's see if what happens if I upload a new larger image. So it says that's small too, but yeah. So in case I use a smaller dimensions, you will see that the image DPI checks out. So I'm going to enter some details here. And you see that we've also integrated with the shipping estimator. So you can also choose your ship to address, and then just hit submit. So with this, like we now are able to submit an order directly through PromoStandards using the send PO endpoint. And yeah, all of this, we've probably gotten about 70% of the way there, like in terms of configurations and like uh, things that we are still looking forward to do are like showing you the real-time pricing, as in when you're making your configuration, displaying that pricing and things like that. So yeah, so this is a quick demo of like how this works like. And similarly, in case you needed to, what if you do not have credentials and like you also want to support that supplier? So what we have done is, for that reason, we have gone ahead and come up with an option for download PO for email. So what this is a new concept that we were thinking about, which is, okay, what if you don't have credentials, but the supplier can somehow support PromoStandards? So they don't need to re-implement all of this. What they need is a way to easily parse all of your configuration and then put it right back into their PromoStandards um, um, there's a PromoStandards system. So for that, the idea that we came up with is download EPO for email. So when you click on that, it's going to download an XML. So all you have to do is like attach this into your email and send it over. And on the supplier side, there can be a system that checks for like, okay, an attachment for electronic PromoStandards purchase order. And if you find one, like you already know who sent it, so you can authenticate that this is the user and just put it into the PromoStandards system. So with this, it's just a different transport mechanism, but you still have PromoStandards and you're able to utilize PromoStandards even without having credentials with a particular supplier. And yep.
Excellent.
And,
Tony,
yeah.
if you type your question in chat, Tony, I see your hands up. So just throw it in the chat and we'll get to you. If any of the judges have a question here, we'll definitely just turn your camera on and fire away. If not, we'll read Tony's question when he blasts it in here. Oh, Tony's good now. Okay, he doesn't have a question. Any questions from anybody?
Yes, where did your freight rates come from?
Yeah, we are integrating with a third party in this case to determine the freight rates. And the way we've structured it is like we saw that oftentimes people want to use their own account numbers, and for that reason, we wanted to support a third party where like you can use your own, bring your own, let's say UPS account or something like that.
And from a dimensional perspective, how are you determining the dimensional weight on these?
Right. So dimensions are available, and we also have the weights. So we can configure that. But I'll be honest, right now for the hackathon, we have hard-coded a few parameters, such as, let's say, weight. So that's hard-coded right now, but it's like really easy to change it. While towards the end, like we saw that, okay, once we have all the pieces together, it seemed very easy to integrate all of this.
Perfect.
Thank you.
David, do you have a question?
Yeah, I think for the non-technical judges, can you just restate the problem in very simple terms, the problem you're looking to solve and the solution?
Sure. So the main problem we were trying to solve is that it's not easy to adopt promo standards for a lot of small to medium-sized distributors. So the way we wanted to solve it is by providing an open source tool where people can go in and like submit their orders via promo standards. And you can ask why promo standards. They can already do that over email, and it's for the reasons that I mentioned before. Promo standards is just providing us that capability. It just needs to reach a wider audience.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, Manish. Good job for our
Good job.
second
Thank you.